School you up forever, for the most part.
No, I don't play to lose. Sometimes you win some.
Okay, what's up guys, how's it going? I'm Dax, welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk to you about what I would have done differently in school if I was back in school. And actually, this works if you're at work as well, so pay attention. For those of you who are like me and just want me to go straight to the answer, here it is. It's ask questions. Find out what you actually want to find out. Because school you up forever, for the most part. The way it does this is that it teaches you subjects, topics, and things that are so detached from you, that are so boring, that it just stops you from asking questions. Think of being in like RE, fucking religious studies, history, geography. Some people obviously find that interesting, but for the majority of people who don't, you're there and the teacher says any questions, regardless of whether you know what the he just said. You know you don't want this class to last any longer than it has to, so you just hope he goes on to his next sentence, and that is going to ruin you for your life, because you're going to get into situations where you want to know more, but it's not normal for you to ask questions. And yeah, that's got some things to do with courage and confidence, but it's mainly to do with a mindset and of wanting to actually learn. By teaching people useless, boring, it stops us from wanting to learn more and gives us a very poor relationship with learning. Even if you really are interested in technology or some other stuff, because it's taught in a certain way, or because you've had such a bad experience with learning generally, you just don't learn anymore. Because things like technology, things like psychology, they aren't taught until later stages at school. So even if you are interested in them, oftentimes by the time you even get to that point, it's too late for you, because you don't want to learn anymore. You just think, oh, this is boring, I just want to leave this environment. And that is terrible. If you're in school and people just want to get out of the lesson, it's gonna ruin your actual want to learn things that are interesting to you. Because we as humans have a natural desire to want to learn stuff, to want to know things. That's why we want to learn, we want to hear secrets, because we want to know people, we want to understand stuff, we want to have knowledge that makes us, well, it is something to do with self-entitlement and making ourselves feel more important, but we want to know things. And this has always this will have happened for everyone, okay? Remember when it gets to the end of the lesson, the teacher says any questions, but that one kid puts his hand up or her hand up and asks a question. What does everyone in the class do? They go, oh, why are you asking a question? When the kid asks a question and then the teacher goes, that's actually a good question, let me explain it quickly. Yeah, we were about to leave. Why are you asking the question that's making us stay here for more time? Imagine being the kid asking the question. When that happens, are you brave enough to keep asking questions? That's one thing. For the other people who have already given up and wanting to learn more, they're just never going to want to put themselves in that position. They don't want to ask questions anymore, and they've stopped trying to learn, and that is going to fuck you up for life. When you get to university, people are too scared to ask questions in lectures. People are too scared to talk in lectures. And when you get to your workplace and you're unable to ask for promotions, you're not unable to ask for more money, you're unable to ask for training, you're unable to ask for learning opportunities that you actually want. Maybe you're too lazy, maybe you're too scared. So if you're in school now and you want to do better in life, ask people questions about what you actually want to know. I don't mean in geography, be like, can you just tell me what an equator is, please? Excuse me, what are the tectonic plates called? Like, don't do that. Like, if you don't actually care. I mean, at your school, there's a wealth of knowledge. Ask people questions about what you actually want to know. Ask them, oh, do you actually know any places where I could get work experience for this? Even if they don't fucking know, find out. That's what I do these days. That's what I started doing towards the end of my time at university. I went to all the seminars. I asked all the people from companies, hey, what do you expect from applicants? What can you do this? This is the kind of person I am. When I was at school, before university, we had someone come in and speak from UCL, one of the best universities in the world, and easily one of the best universities in the world, and one of the best in London, top 5 or top 3. And the woman who came and spoke was the admissions tutor. After she gave her assembly, everyone else just left. I walked up to the front and said, "Excuse me, can I get your contact details so I could send you my personal statement?" And she said, "Yeah, of course. Just send me an email. I'll be happy to look at it." And as a result, I can write my personal statement and have someone who admits people to university for a living read through my thing and make sure that it's good. Because I'm happy to ask a question. When I was living in Spain, I asked the teachers, "Do you know of any places where I can learn Spanish?" They said, "Yeah, you can go to the university down the road, maybe do a language exchange with one of the English students." So I did, and I had Spanish friends. In final year of university, I made friends with the person who was like the careers advisor. And she would like email me first about any things that I can't. She'd be like, "Oh, are you attending this thing? Make sure you come." That's the kind of stuff that you should be doing. Have a zeal for wanting to learn stuff that is important to you. Not just like, if someone came and said, "Oh, do you know what's been on the news lately? World news, it's world knowledge." I don't give a fuck about that, okay? I don't want to hear about world news. I don't care about politics. But when it comes to something that I'm interested in, and I think someone else might be, I'm going to ask them a question. And that's what you should do. At school, at work, find stuff out. There are people that can teach you things in life, in work, in studies, in everything. Find those people, ask them questions. That's about it.
But before you leave, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel. In the description, got all my social media. Follow me, like me, add me, check out my blog if you prefer reading stuff. Check out some of my other videos because I know they will help you. Share them with other people because I know they will help them. If you want to work with me, just have a chat or ask a question, leave a comment or send me a message. I'll always respond. And except for that, that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.